Good afternoon, my name is Paul and you'll have seen me before on this channel and will know that I am the lead trustee of Gosford Bay Outdoors, the organisation which among other things is looking after and renovating this glorious old building and all the land that comes with it. Another thing that we do, a lesser known mission that we have, is the saving of old ride-on lawnmowers. We rescue them from certain death, from doom some might say, and we give them a new lease of life and then release them into the wilderness at Towford. Let me demonstrate. Whoa there, whoa. Just a quick visit dropping things off, but I haven't had any rain for maybe a month and a half. It's been very dry and it rained last night moderately heavily, certainly heavily enough to cause our toilets to leak. The problem with this is, and it's annoying because it was leaking out there, it was really bad, and redid the roof on that side because it was leaking here really badly. I mean the roof here is rotten, this whole annex is rotten to be fair. And now the leak is over there, and I think what's happening is the water's running off the slate roof and it's just not being caught. The slates have there's a gap between the slates and the gutter. So we've set free another lawnmower. I'm very pleased about that. I hope it's happy down here, you know, rummaging and foraging in the woods. It's a Murray wide body. It's actually a pretty decent, it doesn't cut grass obviously, but the engine's very quiet, it runs very smoothly. So I'm sure it'll be very happy down here. I will see you tomorrow or in about 1 second. And we're back down the road. And we're on the ground. Why not join me on the roof? And now we're on the roof. The weather is windy, the roof is rotten. What could possibly go wrong? It rained overnight quite heavily, so it certainly did up the road, and I assume it did here. It has been raining. I thought the water was, I'm going to do a weatherman impression, it was coming, the rain was moving in a downward direction on the roof and then possibly overflowing here, but not. I think it's going in between the slates here and falling behind this, because if you looked out, I don't know if you can see that, there's a big gap there. This should be up on the wood and sealed in, so I think it's actually going down the wall and in between the wood, but I did seal all that. I did seal it all. That's where I've put all those gallons of silicone and stuff. The floor in the toilet this morning is dry, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. I am going to clean this out though, because as you can see there's a lot of stuff in there. So I've got my gloves on. I'll clean the rest of the gutters, but I don't know if it'll make any difference, but we'll see. I'm up a ladder. Do you know, I'm never really comfortable up I'm quite far up a ladder as well. Can I just say I'm about, I don't know, what's that, maybe 100 feet, 120 feet up a ladder? It's a long ladder. And I'm up a ladder and I am literally roofing. If you're a roofer, don't laugh. This is leaking inside the building. You can see where it's going in and it's causing drips on the floor. It's not a massively bad leak, and I keep pushing slates up there, but to no avail. They just keep sliding down. This whole ridge is loose. You can see it's, I don't want to get too whenever I look at this, whenever I try and do anything, and I am going to be hammering at this in a minute, other slates fall down. Bought these a wee while ago. These are copper tingles, and what you use a tingle for is this, is if you've got a slipped slate, you can use a tingle. Don't know why they're called tingles, maybe because it rhymes with shingle. So it looks like this, and it's got a wee hole there, and you hammer that in like this. Put the slate up and then bend the tingle up to hold the slate. Let me hammer this in, and I will, tell you what, I'll leave the camera running on the off chance that this ladder slides and I like have a terrible accident. So the slates here have got holes in them already. I have no idea how that happens. Magic, don't know. So there's the nail in the tingle. Watch this. If you hear slate slide, it's because I'm hammering. Tingle in it. I think that might be a wee bit on the low side. Now, I've not put that high enough up, but do you know what? And then we bend this up like so. And in my mind, that is now fixed. I am a roofer. Shut up, don't judge me. I tell you what, if you want to judge me, put something in the comments below judging me. Judge harshly, it's good for the algorithm. What I'm probably going to do is get another wee bit of slate and just jam it up. Well, that's not really going to work, is it? Okay, so I think I need to put a tingle in there, so let's leave that. Let's forget that happened. I'll edit most of this out. What I don't maybe I do have, I don't know, how am I going to get the one above that in? Leave it with me. You get the idea, that's what tingles are for. That, but maybe not like this. I know I said I was a roofer, and I'm up a ladder, and I was going to say I look like a roofer, but I don't. Don't judge the sorry, don't judge this. Just, do you know what they say, that the hashtag be kind? Just do that. Not a roofer. Just shh. The roof is like just a massive, great big roadblock. Until we can get it replaced, fixed, replaced, whatever needs done, needs replaced. We're stuck. We're just stuck. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and change the belt on the contacts, and I'll let you know how I get on with that in the next video. I will see you then.